No do aboy mom nyina adwo about UTV kasebo etwato na ye wada nwumre eso kasebo ye de brebusa so na breso abeta ase atwetwe nkomo afọ man Ghana ho de adwene ho ebeye no so ye bedwe won ye de abremo na nsema ye de ba de dim akotin ne se na na do anko akufo Ghana mampani e de ato man mananim se ye kan sema nye no kre na ye kan sema che ni pa bi so nye sa ne te no se ye nya ya abato ba beto no e ade ebe ha adwen
ngoma bi apia mu onti so di eda so eni ejapade no Ghana mampanya na kasa fa ho chirim se sa ngoma no enya no kre
so na ebibrem atoy mra hyebedwamfo makom ho abom akwa akosra ba bia ye tunwiragu na ye krakra ebi ede yade ema no eyeyie
empenifo ede tabo no ato hayo so na wogina so no de kokobo akoda magana fo nyina asemra yi mu bibia ahwe na wankwankobuso
Where Sembi and yet said the Abraham non do bremo cassiabo. And when me cows have been if you have this sweet chocolate drink, when you have been my boapa, I said, what did pepe, and on near a boy, son say, non do boy a tremusea, and the dear no, let the area, and how any bread ni peduano. Yeah, this Sembe, Midi, Eddie, and Nim Ado, and
Sadat Mohammed.
After you run Sirana, ye call Ghana Mampany, and now the down quite a kufa, the Jumedia, and the Omudi, a walking Pisky Hotel. Na nina ne se omohwe na yabodero akansempa afa ba babetoni kemami kebi amemu ewo oman Ghana mu na no na Ghana mampena na do dankwa kufuado e ka se e kansem bia enye no kre na afi ye kansem adi hu babeto nipa so no enye ade a eboa enti ye babeto abai ototo asre se amanyuku ahodo oman Ghana mu yan ye hwe ne ye kasa ho nte se ne be ya abato no ye pepra kwakoto ye beto ne beto bewi no Ghana ho ekura na sumdwe.
My appeal also is to stakeholders in this process is for you to remain diligent and to exercise our mandate in true recognizance of the rules of the electoral processes. Above all, please accept the results as communicated by the Electoral Commission when the people have spoken. For the citizens of this country, we must remember that the power and the responsibility we hold in our hands is that powerful, right? Let us engage in informed and respectful dialogue. Let us encourage our fellow citizens to vote. Let us work together to build a society which every voice is heard and valued.
Political parties and candidates have a fiduciary duty to conduct themselves with integrity and honesty. The spread of false information for political gain undermines our democratic process and erodes public trust. I urge all political actors to commit to truthfulness and transparency in their campaigns. We must all remember that our actions today will shape the future of our nation. Let us engage in constructive dialogue and present our ideas and policies to the electorate in a truthful and respectful manner. Campaigns should be based on substantive issues and policies rather than on the dissemination of false information or personal attacks. Political actors should demonstrate leadership and integrity by rejecting misinformation and disinformation, and by promoting a culture of honesty and accountability. I also call on political parties and candidates to educate their supporters about the importance of peaceful conduct during the electoral process. It is our collective responsibility to ensure that the elections are conducted in an atmosphere of peace and respect, free of violence and intimidation. Civil society organizations are invaluable partners in the efforts to curb misinformation and disinformation. Their work in promoting transparency, accountability, and media literacy is essential. We encourage civil society to continue their advocacy and to work closely with government and other stakeholders. The public has also a crucial role to play. As consumers of information, we must be discerning and skeptical of the sources on which we rely. It is important to verify information before sharing it and to rely on reputable news sources. Each of us has a responsibility to contribute to a well-informed electorate.
Ngoma bia pie monten so edi eda so ene ejapade na Ghana mampenya kasa fa ho chirim se kamia kwesa bibia Ghana ebekọ abato anim no wona ya na opposition no omohyada adwendwene nsem ho mo de begu aban no ho fi ente ejapade ngoma na pie monten ho ni se yetinimopo bi na nipa bi aba opese wodi gu aban no ho fi omampanyin ye de sanseme na to ja odwumadie bi ampanifo de hyehyɛ so ɛwɔ nkran ase sa dwumadie omampanyin ko pie mu ase bi no ɛna wodi nsem wei atudwa ɛfa ejapade ngoma a pie monten no ho.
In the run-up to the 2008, 2012, and 2016 presidential elections, and Madam Sani, I'm not here to settle scores, I was the target of numerous false and malicious stories aimed at attacking my credibility and integrity. In 2008, baseless allegations of drug trafficking were spread, along with numerous rumors about my health intended to cast doubt on my ability to serve as president. President Kufuor was also accused in 2008 of having sold all of Ghana's gold reserves. Again, the 2012 election saw false reports of my alleged arrest in London for drug possession and fabricated quotes designed to stir ethnic tensions. In 2016, it was alleged by sympathizers of the opposition that I had killed my late wife. Today, with a few months to the December 2024 elections, they are at it again. A fabricated document entitled Ejapadia is being peddled around by operatives of the opposition as evidence of a grand scheme by my party to annex the assets of the state. These experiences underscore the importance of discerning truth from falsehood and the need for all of us to remain vigilant against the dangers of misinformation and disinformation. As we approach the 2024 general elections, we have to address these challenges head-on. We should take proactive measures to curb the spread of false information and ensure that the public has access to accurate and reliable information.
Ebibiri mu atoe ewuku omo akom ho bom ni nyina ye mrahye bidwafo wo ebibiri mu atoe no ma ba hye oman Ghana mu na de ba kwa esi omani so se eriba bia roba edidi dwuma no se de esi krakra no e obibiri mu atoe na nya de ekoyie ne no e na Ghana yesi pe bia ye krakra na dandan ni etumiri ya de foforo eno eno makwa akosa esanso wogidi se enya ade eya ade panti aman ahodo ebibiri mu atoe mkire ECOWAS aman no ehwe na wo nkrakra ne yesi ne be ya ebeyi afi oda etumi aboa man baako a opani edi anim eba be kasa ye Emerson Lamina Alfi Liberia okasa efa se de biti akrakra roba ne ade na efi ho anase ye ne yi ne nkofo how ne fi emfabre ebibire mu atoy aman no.
I'm inspired to aspire even for very good legislations in my country back. I'm very challenged. I have come to the realization that there might be a little need for heads of government, heads of states to cry, the repetitive cry that sinks on unemployment and unemployment for the youth. You can imagine what I realized of recent is urbanization. That is to say, the youth population moving from the rural area to the urban, to the capital. So, how can we make the reverse? If we cannot give them the requisite facility or opportunity back home in the rural area, then it is here reprocessing, redoing of waste product like plastic. You can imagine if you are running to make the farm, if you are running to cultivate the garden, come here in the capital and see processes where men can be employed ready-made. I'm really inspired from what I've seen in Jospong Group, and I urge Jospong Group to actually replicate things like such to other West African countries, ECOWAS countries. It will help with the members of parliament to make uniform generic legislations, policies that will give back from those processing those plastic, the original homes of those plastic, how they can compensate ECOWAS countries.
Plastic, it used to be a problem, but now, I can say the awareness has been created, and people are beginning to appreciate the value of plastics. Into waste, because you're separating from source. I didn't good as been a baha machines na ewo yichina muhu ye no eno na eboaye maye separate fractions no into organic waste no echo one side na yi plastics no so echo one side. Plastics no we semi process them into pellets. Now yes, we have fed that back into the system for plastic manufacturers, say on be useful for other plastic products.
Empenifo ya mamere ni amane ewo kura ye frɛ no mankesim ewo mfantima mansini mu ewo mfimfim bantemu no de tabo no ato hayo so ewo magene mo so for be de chi oda so ye hwa asase ena obade ne patwi ho hia so panyini wono ane menhia no of na se bedwane olumanyamfo kwasi kunadu ene gina ban na mu otu sana moyi na wo kirem sa bosome ne ewo yanimi wo bra hayo ewo magene no bibia bebu mrai so na aban be so mu no ode be famra kwan so
onfo wana enjumadie nyina no emrase na onyai sebe ya emwan benya daji no bewo wono so no emwan doma ni nyina ba akopɛ ye nkrantie na akwanya ho ma se ubetimi akɔno ayeden wakɔ akokun because on the owododo impo eno no wo se woje ho broni be kan se license ye ma ho tumi krata kyerɛ sɛ obetimi akokwa ye nu akokun sa aboa ne nko a enti ebesere wo bia sɛ sa abre yi de yeni san hyehyɛ die so mfama ye nyina yetimi aboa ma ye moadoma ne wakwa ye nu ho etimi ayeden atene akɔno ni bebe ye ba ye so ohwe ya ye ma akwanya ma wona okonwura mu na ankasa ebeka wona asem wona okonwura mba so oto no so beka wona asem ena wona oto moadoma no so no de ye wonjuma den so beka wona asem ni nyina no first to commission wildlife ni ministry na dia to say stakeholder engagement ni because sebe ya wona ye major source of income no other livelihood alternatives ebebu omonya amomanya sika bi no otimi dia boa bosome na emu ya amom so there is that stakeholder engagement ebu abeya ankranko de enye onyina no no alternative livelihood support ni beya adekode so we need to do that in unison ye be ne kakra wo bia se be betimi abo na ma bosome na emu no onso nya bibi obeye
be hia se be baha na be boderu ani amahin so wa ha na nyina ya ti ase se between August 1st any 1st December yenja emwa no na omo na yenza enya bibre na be continue in trading in wildlife nipa bibre enya say mwai as protein it me edibin so decorate zoos mankofo ko ekohwe ni na ye good ba mu nyina ye hanti mu nyina no manya tamawo na esa na che say ye hwe ade kese eno ti na yetumi ehye that's a closes back by law 1st August to 1st December ye nyaima emwanewo then we come back in later part of December to continue our business.
By 8 forest reserves. One my license, there 1 year then, one coffee gold. Metina he, me sanso him there. 15, 1 5, what's any year? 8, one grant of our license for exploration. 15, one applications go warrior then, worry him. Now, say I the man, no trader and one. One sebia na ye den yere say nti say dwumenti aye to the hay say obokwo ye obokwo do dem na ye pede oye na yere to enwa na wo komua no fo na yere to won sa wo say emboa no ho sebia no wo so ye tu ofo enwa wo de no mpo no ono no kire de onye kra nti ye besre de Embrana why ye there one year exploration war mining reserves another one grant license ma one mining forest reserves. Your best read there deputy minister for forest wedding. One son. His Royal Eminence
It was a call and central for my Ghana Journalists Association. Now, if you are Abasubodi, a man central for Muse Efata, so Munya Abasubodi, if you omunumemu. Now, a feed no omo asha se, omo di ebidekubi so nipa makomako enkron ena omuwoma. Omehwe atotonoma afi sabre August bosmede edikan akwa kopim September so da etoso dunso na omakrakra nema sene be ya ebre no so a Abasubodi no ebeko na akodi yi.
Yedi establish this committee they say omobehwe ama ya celebrate excellence in journalism. It's as say okay constitution na yedi djuma yedi constitution na I share everything say as I say everyone do a standing journalist one na odu djuma okwa papa so odu djuma yi a oye members are also Abasubodi no I say dey Abasubodi emo echinidi bi edu hu say awas yi beboa akenya some trofo beboa ahye omukran ama ochira modjuma kra ama na chanso some trofo you go through a lot. We go through a lot. They express sometimes, you know, and a jumo jemu ozu tomu necessary ye koni ye kokope news na yakoi do go for na ye dig ye koso menu ebeto amaino and amafo ni awards ye shas ye no de toso eduenu wotwe 28 na ye ba be no na itifia sama na say team na edaso no ye 75 years of excellence in journalism. The role of the media in democratic governance and elections. Emreya iwomu ino untimi nya team bia ebeche team we na ebaye say ye democracy na say kememi kebi no say ejina enu jina na etimu a ena ebema yenso oman na koneni makokan say the wiase ye kan western world and developed countries no omonso akokan no mumna kokan the committee na ye papa na say bi enu apeni Ramsey Benamba ebeda anono omo ye krofo a omo adom ho edida kwanso konso omo ye professionals a omo go omo fi o omo djumedi mu na omo ye expert in their field na omo cut across with eba TV sesema you be ho eba radio sesema you be a ojina omanan eba newspapers sesema you be a omo so omo jina omo ho a omo expert ho eba online a omo expert ho eba sebi newspaper we are your warmer printer, your more expertise or it no ye making sure say ye di obibia kakra eba photo photo journalism mona mu twa ye mfoni and anyway na ye will be a or san indie no expertise so also e ka ho na on terms of reference ni na say on mehwe no mu won na odi mu a o se fata se ebo maba so na omodi ababeto perifo yi ya bomo na otwe nsia 6 weeks on for you omuduma na ye show you omuni kan say there's a 17th September omode omo report ebebrey.
On behalf of the committee promise that we'll use all the powers at our purview to ensure that the work is professionally executed at the end of the day for notice. We thank you and we call for all cooperations that we need from the GJA and the public. We pray that you give us all the support.
Ghana National Gas Company Limited in Penufo Edia Tudja say a free ne ekosi na watching me no omo processing plant no betum afin so akade ye bo omo ultimate from Edia gas second farmers so no nyina no oba betwam nyina ne say wo ha oba ko mi no ho me ho behia se woto omo bo na wotu ho anamo ansa no dwumadie asan ahyase bi no opanyini a wo hwenkita hodie ho nsem so edema Ghana National Gas Company Limited osu bempa ejebre chechire mu ede kyerɛ sentwerɛfoɔ
nano na mutisi ye de yenkrata bi apia bonten free Ghana gas ne ye nantisi nyina ne se ye gas processing plant no mfidie no a ye de ye mframaja ema yenya enyinam ayi enkanea ene de etimi mayenya LPG gas me etimi de adwuma we fie no ne ye montin so no emse mfidie no abre nyina no esi sakra yemfidie no mu na mfidie no timi gina ne nan so mbrame na timi yɛ adwuma nti abre nyina no ye change mfidie no mu esakra mu etutum fidie ne bibi hye baabi ma no said ye be ya betime gina ne na so wiase afa na nyina gas processing plant bia no there are safety protocols a ye de adwuma a esi ediso nti Ghana Gas engineers ami aso ate se ye sakra mfidie no mu na ye de nyoma etutu yie nti free ne due 1st of August busumi mwa kusi on the 17th of August no yeah what we call critical maintenance shutdown said ye be sakra ye fidie ni mu na ya manyoma etima konkan ama Ghana Gas processing plant no etima gina ne na so brane na ye ma Ghana fo nyina atiase se ye dumu ye fidie no nkyere se from a jar ye de koma ye dinya nkane ama ye timidi ye adwuma no ade a ho bete chima na se ebekọ atwe ade a ye bie ye droben no ba ko OCTP field no ebema ye from a jani bia ye betimi dia koma Tagrado distribution station na omutimi dia ko Aboaze na ye de ama enkanea etimi aba na etimi dia ya adwuma ntinya dia twumate obia beba ewo sanfidie na yedundum no na emum no ebeboa amanioma etimi akonkan
Saratina oya story ba ko bi o se omo se ahayo ye de
se o ma bra hayo
na
abosome nan
nyina mu ho na ka ho bi
omo ayo mkuta mo ani gina kwa ho no
eno ka ho bi
se se abra hayo dia wontimi kokuma obofa me gina kwa ho eti na ka ho bi
yo ozo fo ebe da na ye ho na yaba ye de nko wotwetwe ebe hihye so ye be se Ghana se de se fata se ne bi we se ye hu National Commission on Civic Education ye ba beto abai ye nsem ka ne ye ne ye no kwan be no mo fa so acheche ni akwakwa ya no se ne be ya ye koka asem bia emfa ho ha ma ne be tin sem bi so ase dan ye ho ba e be twetwe enkomo